Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Crittenden County High School. It's WPKY coverage of girls high school basketball tonight. Caldwell County Lady Tigers taking on the Crittenden County Lady Rockets. Dennis Stevens, Bob Hayes, and John Miller here with you. And we are going to get right to action. They're going to start this game about 15 minutes early, so we'll dive right into it. Tip controlled by Caldwell County. Into the corner, it's Peyton Young back out to Jada Boyd. And Jada has it top of the key. She'll work it to the far side corner. J.C. Jaggers. Jaggers is going to be called for steps. So a turnover right off the bat for Caldwell County. And Bob, I'll let you do the quarter introduction there real quick if you want.
The first quarter is going to be brought to you by Cozy Living, Interiors and Boutique, located next to the bowling alley in Princeton. Stop in and see Pam. Cozy Living, everything a home should be. Now back to my broadcast buddy, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Caldwell County came with some 1-2-2 trap, full court. Crittenden County breaks it. They'll get it in the half-court set. Now Jada Boyd comes out to guard number 10. That's Taylor Guess. These two teams met up about 5-6 weeks ago in Princeton. Caldwell County a 48-38 winner in that game back on December 4th. Crittenden underneath, knocked away by Bella McConnell. Pass was intended for Shelby Summers. So it's going to be Guess to inbound underneath their own basket. Into the corner to Boone. Boone back underneath. Knocked away from Woodward. Steal by Parker into the hands of McConnell. And Caldwell County comes the other way. Jada Boyd top of the key. Gets it over to Young on the left wing. Young's going to dribble in the lane. Little give and go to Parker. Parker up left-handed off the board. Farmers bank shot. Carson Parker. Caldwell County up 2-0. Lady Tigers going to stay with this 2-2-1 trap. And Crittenden's going to throw it away in the backcourt, trying to get it back to Guess. Overshot the intended receiver, and it's going to be Caldwell County Lady Tiger basketball on their own baseline. Lady Tigers get it in to Jaggers. Jaggers passes up the three, puts it out to McConnell in the right corner, back to Jaggers. 2-3 zone now by Crittenden County. Looking for Parker underneath. It's going to be a seam being exposed by Jada Boyd. She dribbles it, lays it up off the board. Jada Boyd with her first bucket, 4-0 Caldwell County. And Crittenden throws it away again against that press. Caldwell County able to make their first couple of shots, set that press up. Boyd goes through the lane, has it blocked. The block was by Taylor Guess, and she tries to take it back up the court after the block. She's going to be called, or it's going to be a foul on Caldwell County.
Foul on Peyton Young. Caldwell County off to a great start here, leading 4-0.
And after the game with Lyon County, that's an offensive explosion.
You know, and after that game, the best thing that can happen, Dennis, is get back in the gym the next day or the next day and get rid of that. Forget that bad feeling.
You're right. Glad for a Saturday night game after that heartbreaking loss the other night in overtime to Lyon County, where the team was just about as cold as they could possibly be, not one that they want to sit through a film on. It was better to get back on the court, like you said, and get over here in Marion. Turnover Crittenden County. It's back to Caldwell. Jaggers has it right wing. She's going to drive the lane. Left-handed shot, no good. I think that may have been partially blocked by Duncan. Crittenden back the other way. It's Boone on the attack. She goes left wing, back to Guess. To Summers. Summers tries to drive on McConnell. No doing there. They work it inside to Woodward. She dumps it down low to number 22, Jaylyn Duncan. And Crittenden County's on the board. 4-2 Lady Tigers. Jaggers thought about the three, back to Boyd. Boyd gave up the three. He gets it blocked from the free throw line by Boone. Knocked out of bounds as they were coming back down the court. It'll stay Lady Rocket basketball with 5:04 left to play in the first quarter. We'll try to keep an eye on the time as best we can. A little obstructed view here at Crittenden County from the broadcast table. Caldwell County stays man-to-man. That's Woodward with the ball, guarded by Parker. Woodward, the leading scorer for Crittenden County. I think she's averaging, we had it here earlier, about 10 points a game. 10.3, actually. A couple of players for the Lady Rockets in double figures on the season. Taylor Guest the other at 10.1. Crittenden has it in the hands of Summers. Gets it over to Boone. Boone back to Guest. Guest tries to drive. Good weak side help by Caldwell County out to Woodward. And she nails a 15-footer. And we're tied up at 4. Zone defense by Crittenden County. A lot of teams are really liking that 3-2s. This is kind of a, it'll morph into the 2-3 as they're going to flow with J.C. Jaggers in the corner. Jaggers is going to let go a 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Carson Parker with the big rebound. Out to Young, she'll try a 3, no good. Rebound in the lane by Jaggers, goes up for the shot, but she's fouled by Woodward. So J.C. will have a couple of Lake Barkley cross-bit free throws. And Bob, I like seeing Jaggers get to the line early in this one. Maybe that'll give her a little bit of confidence shooting these free throws, get her kick started a little bit tonight, if you will, and maybe get a big game out of J.C. First one off the mark just a little.
It's always good to get that first one to go down, whether it's a field goal or a free throw or just whatever, just so that you can be successful.
Second one net, 5-4, Caldwell County, 2-2-1. They'll take it about three-quarter court. Guess has it over to Boone. And we just got the word from our technician that we will not have the live stream tonight due to internet issues here at Crittenden County High School. Bella McConnell on the break, puts a shot up, no good, but she's fouled. She'll get a couple of free throws. So we apologize for those that tuned in hoping to watch the game tonight.
We're on live stream, just audio only.
Just audio only. Sometimes just not enough juice to get us out where we need to get at some of these gyms. And we hate it just as well. First shot by McConnell, no good. And Bob, free throws have been a bit of a problem, especially in that game against Lyon County, only shooting 33% that night, 7 out of 21.
And so far tonight, we're at that magic percent, 1 out of 3.
Second one good. Into the ball game for Caldwell County, Maja Hollowell and Lucy Goffinette. Glad to see Lucy Goffinette back into the ball game. Set out the last one, had strep throat, so she's back on the floor for the Lady Tigers tonight. Crittenden breaks the press. They get it across half court to Boone. Boone back to Guess. She'll try a 2 off the mark. It's going to be saved inbounds by Goffinette. Quickly back to Hollowell. Hollowell over to Jaggers. In the lane to McConnell. She's going to drive down right block, up and in. Bella McConnell with the bucket, and Caldwell County extends the lead. Crittenden brings it up against the press. Now they've got a trap in the backcourt. Going to have to hustle to get it across, and Guess does. Met at the baseline. They'll work it inside the lane to Woodward. Puts it up against a double team from about 10 feet out and made it. 8-6, Lady Tigers.
She has a pretty shot, Dennis. Nothing but net on her 2 baskets so far tonight.
Into the corner to Goffinette. Dumps it down low to McConnell. Kicks it back out to Jaggers. Off the board and in. 3-pointer. Goodwin Insurance 3-pointer for J.C. Jaggers.
And she really needed that one. Bank or no bank.
Yeah, she's been in a little bit of a skid from outside the last few games, so we would love to get J.C. Jaggers on track tonight here at Crittenden County and let it carry over into the remainder of the season. Crittenden County stopped on the right side. Hollowell guarding Guess. They'll kick it back out and then try to lob it inside. Tipped away. Nice front position by Parker in front of Woodward. Got the hand up and knocked it away. Caldwell County comes away with the steal. 1:34 left to go in the first quarter. Caldwell gets it down to Jaggers. Drop step, one-handed shot up, no good. And it's going to go out of bounds before Carson Parker can retrieve it. And it'll be Lady Rocket basketball. They get it into Summers. Summers will take it back to Guess. Caldwell County with the press, but really kind of token unless they really charge at you to put the double team on. Lane open all the way to the basket for number 21. Somebody lost an assignment. Shelby Summers with the basket. 3-point lead now for the Lady Tigers at 11-8. Jaggers will run the point. Maja Hollowell, we got here a little bit early, Bob, to see some of the JV game. And Maja Hollowell had a very good JV game, knocked down a couple outside shots just in the short time we were here.
Caldwell County winning that JV game. I didn't get the final score, Dennis. Winning it by about 15-20.
Yeah, it was handily. They put all reserves in. It was 32-16 late in the fourth. Caldwell works it around the zone. Jaggers in the corner out to Goffinette. Goffinette faked the three, comes around, she'll try a two. And I think they're going to get 3-second call on Carson Parker in the lane. More subs in for Caldwell County. It's going to be Riley Thomas into the ball game and Morgan McDaniels. So a very young team on the court right now for the Lady Tigers. Caldwell's going to go man-to-man on this possession. Trigg trying to beat the clock. Back tip by Jada Boyd, but saved inbounds by Guess. Now Guess in a battle with Riley Thomas. Both players on the floor, tie up. And we are blocked from the possession arrow. It's going to stay Crittenden County basketball. Riley Thomas, another one that had a good JV game tonight. Crittenden to inbound, 15.9 seconds. Morgan McDaniels has a trap near and stepped on the line. We saw the line right there, not called. Instead, shot off the mark by Crittenden County. Rebound goes into the corner. Riley Thomas hits the deck trying to save it. 2.4 seconds remain on the clock. Crittenden County will have to get it in and get the shot off quickly. I like the hustle out of this bunch that's on the floor right now, the last part of this quarter. Crittenden with a long three, no good. And after 1 quarter of play, it's Caldwell County 11, Crittenden County 8. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball on 1580, 103.3 WPKY and worldwide at WPKYonline.com.
Trilogy Performance Sports in Princeton. Trilogy offers a wide range of classes to help you reach your fitness and well-being goals, like yoga, gymnastics, sports training, team training, cardio, kickboxing, and weightlifting. They have family discounts, and your first class is free. So come work out in a family-friendly environment at Trilogy Performance Sports, located directly behind Cash Express in Princeton. Open 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. 7 days a week. Be better than you used to be at Trilogy Performance Sports Princeton. Telephone 270-601-1824.
Back to Tiger Sports on 1580, 103.3 WPKY and worldwide at WPKYonline.com.
And welcome back to Rocket Gymnasium. At the end of 1 quarter of play, Caldwell County leading over the Lady Rockets, 11-8. Second quarter being brought to you by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, located next to the bowling alley in Princeton. Beautiful furniture. Stop by and see Pam. She's got a lot of discounts in the store, a lot of furniture arriving. And we're Caldwell County inbound the ball to start the second quarter. And for the call, here's Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. 11-8, Lady Tigers. Jada Boyd back in at the point. Mostly reserves still in for Caldwell County. John, if you can, turn me up just a hair. There we go. Crittenden County comes away with the ball, and it's going to be Guest driving the lane. Puts a shot up and in. And we'll see if they're going to get Jada Boyd with the block. And the basket is good. They did get Boyd on the block, so it's going to be Guest going to the line to try to cap a three-point play and tie this one up. Came on the air just a little bit early tonight as the referees may have had a dinner reservation somewhere around 9 o'clock because we started about 15 minutes early. Free throw's good, so we're tied at 11 in the second quarter. Riley Thomas into the circle to Bella McConnell. She gives it back to Boyd. Boyd back to Thomas. Into the corner to Morgan McDaniels. 2-3 zone. Caldwell works it around nicely. McConnell puts the shot up. She's going to be fouled just under the basket by Woodward. So Nala Woodward picks up the foul, and McConnell will go to the line.
Her second foul, and I'm sure Crittenden County can ill afford to have her out of the game for a long period of time.
Shot is up and no good, but they're showing her first on the scoreboard, so I thought it was her second also. So a little discrepancy in that. We'll see how they took it down. Now they're going to put it up. They've corrected that, Bob. They may need some help down there.
Well, I think I may move down there to the scores table. They can't get stuff right to save their life.
Second free throw is good, but a foul before Crittenden County could even get the ball in. They're going to call a hold. Riley Thomas gets called with the foul, holding Guess. Goffinette guards the inbound. They get it into Guess. Boyd switches over to her. Lady Tigers going man-to-man. Boyd comes out high to pick up Guess. And ball gets loose on the floor, stolen away. McConnell is going to take it the length of the court, up, and no good. Rebound, Morgan McDaniel. She goes up underneath the bucket. Doesn't make the shot, but she does get fouled. And she'll have a couple of Lake Barkley CrossFit free throws. That's something that Morgan McDaniels really brings a lot to this ball club. She adds, when she's in and gets some minutes, she'll add 5-6 rebounds a game.
Just seems to be in the right place at the right time.
First one rattles, bounces in. And after the free throw performance on Thursday night, I'm sure Coach Thomas will take them any way they fall in right now. Second one up, no good.
It hit the rim.
And I'm not sure if they called a lane violation. It did hit the rim and bounced off.
Well, I think they called it as not having hit the rim, but clearly we saw it hit the rim.
Right. Whichever one it was, it turns it over to Crittenden County. Free throw did not count. They get it in to Boone. Boone double teamed in the backcourt, hands it over to Summers. Summers quickly the other way. They work it down low, and that one got through the wickets of number 22, Jaylyn Duncan.
So far, 7 turnovers for the Lady Rockets, only 2 for the Tigers.
Caldwell County owns a 2-point lead right now. Just underway here in the second quarter. Boyd drives the lane, running one-hander up and in. Jada Boyd with the bucket. And the lead at 15-11, Lady Tigers. They're going to come man-to-man full court. They'll try to trap in the corner. Young and Boyd do have Crittenden County trapped. Player loses the ball. We'll see which way it goes. Kind of blocked from our view. A lot of bars and rails here at Crittenden County that we try to look through. So if it gets on the near sideline, it's very hard to pick up, next to impossible. It does stay Crittenden County basketball. They get it into Guess. Guess guarded by Boyd. Boyd lets her come up. Guess off the pick. She'll have to bring it back out front. Over to Boone. Boone goes off a pick. They're trying to run a little bit of a weave, but Caldwell County doing a good job switching off defensively. Crittenden County throws it off of Young. It'll stay Lady Rocket basketball, but Caldwell switching out front. They're doing it so far out that they've got plenty of time to recover if a mismatch did come up. But an excellent job defensively by the Lady Tigers, Riley and Boyd and Young.
And all this activity, 35 feet from the basket.
Yeah, it's closer to midcourt than it is the three-point line. Crittenden trapped in the corner. They'll get it out. Baseline shot up, no good. Peyton Young with the rebound. Quick outlet pass down the court to Riley Thomas. Goes up for the shot, no good. Knocked out of bounds. We'll see which way they call it. And it's going to be a white ball underneath.
The ref underneath the basket could not make the call.
Now the guy at midcourt made the call. And I think did they just call a foul on Parker? They just posted Parker with her first foul on the rebound attempt. So I'm not sure about the calls. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Timeouts are brought to you by Russo Law, located in downtown Princeton and ready to serve all of your legal needs. Bob, a little bit of a sloppy start to this game, both from the players and a little bit, to be honest, from the referees tonight. Not sure on some of the calls they're making. Parker went up between two people. I just thought it was a good jump ball situation. But I think they tagged Carson with her first foul of the night, 4 fouls on each squad. We have 5:28 left in the first half. Caldwell County leads this one 15-11.
On that play, Dennis, I was watching Carson rebound between 2 Rockets go up, and the ball I thought was off of the Lady Rocket hand, but not to be, and I didn't see a foul.
They start play quickly after the timeout. Crittenden picks the ball up in the backcourt. Now they get it over to number 35. That's Long. She tries to pass to the sideline, goes out of bounds. So the pressure defense really causing Crittenden County quite a bit of a problem.
We were close to a 10-second count when the ball went out of bounds.
Jaggers gets it in, swings it over to Riley, back to Jaggers, into the corner to Young. 2-3 zone by Crittenden County. Hollowell thought about the long three, gives it back to Jaggers. Underneath the Parker, got hit, spun around, no call. Crittenden County comes up with the steal. Bob, we've been pretty nice to the refs this season. I don't know if it's going to last tonight at this rate. It is not a pretty game thus far. Reach-in steal by Peyton Young. Peyton switches sides, gives it up to Hollowell. Hollowell got hit hard on the shot, no call. Jaggers with the rebound up and no good. Jaggers fights for the rebound. And there's going to be a whistle. And foul is on Peyton Young.
50-50 basketball, and the ref saw fit to tag Peyton with her second foul.
So 2 fouls on Peyton, 5 on Caldwell County here in the half. Peyton has to be careful in the backcourt. Ball loose. Hollowell goes to the ground. And we'll see who this one is on for Crittenden County. It's the 5th on Crittenden County also. Say it was a foul. It was more of a tackle as Hollowell went to the ground.
Pretty good looking form tackle, Dennis.
Riley and Young come out. McConnell and Goffinette back in for the Lady Tigers. Caldwell will inbound underneath their own basket. Goffinette had McConnell. Now she hits her just outside the three-point line. Bella dribbles in, spin move, ducks up and under. Shot no good, gets her own rebound. Right-handed baby hook up, no good. Parker on the floor for the rebound, gets it over to Jaggers. Jaggers to Hollowell. So Caldwell County controlling the boards here early. And Maja is going to get called with the carry, and we'll give them that one. She did put the ball in the palm of her hand, then turned it back over. 15-11 still. We've been stuck on this for a while. 4:12 left to go in the first half. Caldwell brings man-to-man defense full court. It's Goffinette on Guess. Goffinette off the screen. Crittenden works it into the corner to Boone. Boone back down to Guess. Guess double team. Gets it out to Boone. Boone's guarded by Parker. Over to number 21, Summers. Summers gets by McConnell. Jump stop shot up and in off the board. Shelby Summers with the bucket. 15-13, Lady Tigers. Jaggers to Hollowell. Maja thought about going down the lane. Kicks it back over to Jaggers. She'll try it from 17. No good. Crittenden got away with a walk, and they'll bring it back up the court as they get it over to Boone. Or excuse me, to Guess. Guess guarded by Goffinette. Guess handles the ball really well. Caldwell County's just done a wonderful job tonight as far as pressuring the basketball. Over to Long. Back out to Summers. To Guess in the corner. Now they'll go top of the key to Duncan. Duncan guarded by Jaggers. Back over to Long, into the corner. It's going to be a drive. Shot up and gets the roll. That's number 21, Shelby Summers, back-to-back buckets. And we are tied at 15. Caldwell County has been stuck on that mark for some time. Bad pass by Goffinette. She was looking underneath the Parker, stolen away by Crittenden County. Guess comes down the lane. Met by Parker. She'll have to bring it back out. Just outside the three-point line. Handoff is going to go to number 11, Boone. And she took the handoff and does what most football players do. Picked up about 3 yards on the carry.
She was looking for the extra yard.
Oh, just not a pretty start tonight for either squad. Tied at 15. Just about 2:20 left in the first half. Hollowell, left side, wants to drive towards the baseline, pulls it back out, gets it to McConnell. McConnell underneath to Goffinette, 8-footer, good. Lucy Goffinet with the bucket. Gives Caldwell County back the lead at 17-15. And pressure by Caldwell County. They try to double team Guess. She dribbles out of it, gets across half court, has it back tap. Picked up though by Crittenden. Back to Guess. Skip pass nowhere near long enough. Hollowell steps right in front of that one. Maja goes up, left-handed layup off the board, up and in. Farmers bank shot by Maja Hollowell. And Caldwell County answers with a 4-point run, back up 19-15. Summers drives a lane, throws this one up, no good. This one's going to be fought for on the rebound, knocked out of bounds by Duncan of Crittenden County.
You have to give the ref credit on that one. He did get that one right.
Yeah, well, maybe we just had to let them get their warm-up in.
Well, they had a warm-up in that first game, so there's no excuse for them in this
maybe
game.
Maybe they're tired. I don't
they
know
could be tired, yes.
And we had 6 players on the court after the substitution. Hollowell had to come out of the game. Coach Thomas is saying, we got to talk out there when you come in. You got to let them know who you're going in for. Referees discussing. It's a technical foul. I didn't know it was going to take that much of a discussion to tee up a team with 6 players on the court. But they do. And Taylor Guess will take the technical free throw. And Bob, that's a mistake that shouldn't happen late January.
No, should not happen.
Free throw, no good. 2-shot technical. Guess will take the second. This one up, bounces, no good. Now Crittenden County will get the basketball side out at midcourt. So a learning experience that doesn't really harm them any for Caldwell County. Minute 20 left to go in the first half. Very fast played first half here, considering the amount of turnovers. Crittenden County picks up the dribble near midcourt. They'll work it down right side. It's going to be Summers trying to drive on Parker. And Summers is bailed out by Parker. Foul called on Carson with Summers standing on the baseline. So second foul on Carson Parker, 16th foul for the Lady Tigers. Lady Rockets will shoot 1 and 1 the rest of the first half. McConnell comes into the ball game for Carson. Underneath, ball almost stolen away by Jaggers. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay Lady Rocket basketball underneath their own bucket.
JC recovering in time. Crittenden County had a Lady Rocket wide open under the basket. We saw enough of that last Thursday night.
Yeah, especially the most inopportune time at the last of regulation. It's going to be Boone, dribbles it in, kicks it back out to Summers. Summers to Guess. Guess gets a seam in the lane, throws it up off the board, no good. Out of bounds on the rebound. It'll go Lady Tiger way.
Another call that was correct.
Good job by Morgan McDaniels to seal off the rebound. And McDaniels will come out. Goffinet back in the ball game. Lady Tigers with a lot of substitutions here in this first half. I'm not sure how much Goffinet can go at a time after having that strep throat during the week this week. So maybe a lot of minutes for her, but in just small spurts. Caldwell has Boyd, free throw line, out to Jaggers. Jaggers to Boyd, top of the key. Jada's going to dribble it back out. 26 seconds to go here in the first half. And it looks like Caldwell will be content to go for the last shot. Crittenden likes where they're at, down by just 4 right now, considering the amount of times they've turned it over. I would say they're pretty pleased with their position. Caldwell's going to get set to run the play. 8 seconds for Boyd. Over to Jaggers. Jaggers is going to drive baseline, jump stop, shot up and in. J.C. Jaggers from about 6 feet out. And there's the horn. At the end of the first half, it's Caldwell County 21, Crittenden County 15. We'll be back with the Farless Realty halftime show coming your way in about 3 minutes, so stay tuned. This is Lady Tiger basketball on 1580, 103.3 WPKY, and worldwide at WPKYonline.com.
located at 208 North Jefferson Street, is locally owned and operated with a strong, sincere focus on customer service. Planters Bank has a diverse team of seasoned professionals in Western Kentucky and Clarksville, Tennessee. Since first opening their doors, Planters Bank has made a name for itself as an energetic player in the financial services market. Stop by and talk to the friendly folks at Planters and find out about the You Choose Rewards program. Planters Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
This is Fred Folks at the Woodall Agency in Princeton. We have served the small business owners of this area for over 100 years. Do you have trouble understanding liability or workers' comp insurance? Are your insurance premiums spiraling out of control? Whether you're a furniture store on Main Street, a plumber or electrician, or a locally owned bank or car dealer, we have a policy for you. We are the business insurance experts. Give me a call at 365-5541. You'll be glad you did.
Hello, this is Gloria Smith with the law office of Jeff Russo. Are you buying or selling real estate? Are you planning on refinancing your existing home loan? If so, you should be aware that you have your choice in which attorney provides the legal services associated with such transactions. Our law office has over 50 years of experience in real estate law. We pride ourselves on being cost-effective and having a quick turnaround time. If you're in need of such services, call us today at 365-2763 or find us on the web at www.jeffrussolaw.com. We are located in downtown Princeton on the east side of the courthouse.
This is an advertisement.
Picture KFC's world-famous extra crispy chicken. Now, imagine it glistening in hot honey sauce. Just think about the crispy, sweet heat. Now, it's in your sights. Reach for it. Almost there. Oops, this is a KFC radio commercial. But you can make your picture a reality by getting a hot honey tenders basket. KFC, it's finger-licking good. At participating KFCs for a limited time, prices may vary. Tax extra.
Here's a reminder from your Princeton Electric Plant Board. Meter tampering is dangerous. Tampering with an electric meter is not only dangerous, it is dishonest and against the law. Stealing electricity by tampering with an electric meter may result in your arrest and can even risk your life. Tampering with meters results in increased utility bills that everyone has to pay. If you see anyone tampering with an electric meter, call the Princeton Electric Plant Board right away at 270-365-2031. Princeton Electric Plant Board, Princeton's #1 energy source.
For authentic Mexican cuisine, head to La Pontesina Mexican Restaurant in Princeton or Marion. Maria's specials are a local favorite you're sure to love. Or you might want to try the new street tacos. Tacos de asada, tacos de carnita, or tacos de chorizo. La Pontesina is now open 7 days a week, Monday through Thursday, 11 to 9. Friday and Saturday, 11 to 9:30. And Sundays, 11 to 9. And they offer lunch specials Monday through Friday, 11 to 3. Be sure to like them on Facebook for updates and specials. La Pontesina Mexican Restaurant in Princeton or Marion.
Hi, my name is Joe Girardi. I'm a nurse practitioner at Caldwell Medical Associates Family Practice Clinic, along with Barbara Hickman and Dr. Ralph Cash. Do you know what's worse than getting a flu shot? Getting the flu. Getting vaccinated is the best way to prevent this very serious illness from causing you and your family any harm this flu season. Help us fight back against the flu this year and make an appointment today. Give us a call at 270-365-1225 and let us get you on a path to a healthier you.
Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique Princeton is offering a great special for the first of the year. Buy any size mattress and get your box springs half off. They're also offering 10% off the store and boutique priced at 30% off. Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique located right next to the bowling alley in Princeton, Kentucky. Stop in soon and take advantage of the first of the year specials. Buy any size mattress, get your box springs half off, 10% off the store and 30% off boutique. Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique Princeton, everything a home should be.
I got mine at Audubell.
I got mine at Audubell.
I got mine at Audubell.
I got my hearing aids at Audubell.
As a psychiatrist, I had to listen to my patients very well. And Audubell gave me my ears back.
And they've really changed my life.
I've been wearing hearing aids for 50 years, and Audubell is by far the best hearing aid.
I'm Donnie Baker. helping you hear well at Audubell.
Call Audubell for your free hearing test, 554-1900.
The teams are in the locker room preparing for the second half. It's time for the Caldwell County Halftime Show on 1580, 103.3 WPKY, and worldwide at WPKYonline.com.
And back to Crittenden County High School at the half. It's Caldwell County Lady Tigers with a 6-point lead, 21-15 over Crittenden County. Dennis Stevens along with Bob Hayes and John Miller here with the call tonight. Crittenden County comes into tonight off a win last night over Union County, 47-39. Caldwell County has lost 5 of their last 6 games. The last one was that heartbreaking overtime loss on Thursday night to Lyon County in a game they seemingly had won very late in regulation and let slip away. So Lady Tigers up by 6, looking to find some positives tonight. And Bob, a 6-point lead at the half in a fairly sloppy game. I guess right now we'll take what we can get.
Absolutely, Dennis. And the Thursday night's game, you could say we snatched a loss from the jaws of victory in that game. We had that game won from the second quarter on, it appeared to be, and just could not do the right things at the right time, could not hit free throws. But such is the case, and like we said earlier, the best tonic for that is to get out and play a game either the next day or the next day after that. So
get your mind off of that loss, as ugly as it was. So tonight, a little better job by the Lady Tigers, a few more points on the board. You've got the stats for that first half.
And here we go with scoring here in the first half. 6 points from J.C. Jaggers on a 2-point field goal, 1 3-pointer, 1 out of 2 from the charity stripe, 6 points. 4 points each for Jada Boyd on 2 field goals, 4 points for Bella McConnell on a field goal, then 2 out of 4 from the charity stripe, 2 points for Carson Parker on a field goal, 2 points for Maja Hollowell on a field goal, 2 points for Lucy Goffinette on a field goal, 1 point for Morgan McDaniels on 1 out of 2 from the charity stripe. And in the game and playing, not scoring in the first half, Peyton Young and Riley Thomas. Coach Thomas playing a lot of people tonight in this contest. 7 of them have scored. Caldwell County with 5 turnovers in the first half and shooting 4 out of 8 from the free throw line. And for the Lady Rockets, they're led tonight by 6 points from Shelby Summers on 3 2-point field goals. 4 points for Nala Woodward, who didn't play a lot in the second quarter because of foul difficulty. She had 4 points. 3 points for Taylor Guess on 1 out of 3 from the charity stripe. And 2 points for Jalen Duncan on a field goal. Total of 15 points for the Lady Rockets. Lady Rockets 1 out of 3 from the charity stripe, and they committed 11 turnovers in the first half. So our pressure in the backcourt has had some definitely resulting in some Lady Rocket turnovers, Dennis, and I would expect that we'll keep that up. And as you mentioned, the Lady Rockets beating Union County last night. Union County the Lady Braves are a pretty decent basketball team.
Yeah, that score kind of surprised me when I checked some stats today to bring to the game tonight. 47-39 win last night for Crittenden County. About a minute and a half to go here at halftime. This is the Farless Realty Halftime Report. Are you ready to sell your home? Call Farless Realty today and let a realtor sell it for you. Are you ready to buy a home? Don't waste precious time because Farless Realty can help and interest rates are still reasonably low. They'll work hard to find you a home that will fit you, your family, and your budget. So contact Farless Realty today at 270-365-5058, or you can stop by 323 South Jefferson Street in Princeton. Check out all of their listings on Facebook and at farlessrealty.com.
And about 50 seconds remaining here in the halftime. Third quarter will commence shortly, and we'll get this little plug in right now. The third quarter is brought to you by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, located next to the bowling alley in Princeton. Beautiful furniture, baby furniture, gifts, and registry. Stop in and see Pam with a lot of discounts in the store right now, the month of January and into February. Furniture arriving daily. Stop in and meet Jake, the store mascot. Cozy Living, everything a home should be. And that's going to wrap it up. We're still 15 seconds away from the start of the third quarter. The Lady Tigers back onto the floor. Lady Rockets still in their huddle. Nobody really in serious foul trouble.
Several Lady Tigers with a couple, but that's about as bad as it is.
And several Lady Rockets with just 2 Lady Rockets, Nala Woodward and Natalie Boone with 2. And to inbound it to start the third quarter, Crittenden County. And for the Caldwell here in the third quarter, my sportscaster friend, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Crittenden County barely beats the 5-second count to get it in. They had a young lady taking the ball out on the side. Nobody came to the ball for about 3 seconds. They do get it in. It's Guess guarded by Boyd. Guess over to Boone. Jaggers comes out to meet her near the top stripe of the volleyball court. They work it into the corner to Guess. Guess back out to Boone. Caldwell County working in the man-to-man. Back to Guess over to Boone. Woodward back in the ball game. Now a switch over. Parker comes up on Boone. Ball on the floor. Tied up.
I think they're going to get a foul.
It was a tie-up, what we would call, but no, the referees here tonight don't see it the same way as we do in a lot of things. That's going to be a foul on Bella McConnell, her first. And, Bob, I don't know how Bella's arms were extended. She had 2 hands on the ball, and I'm not sure where the foul could have occurred on it. But they're paying those guys to referee. As much as we might want to try to help tonight. Crittenden County drives the baseline, another foul on the play. That's Summers on the drive. And J.C. Jaggers will pick up the foul for Caldwell County. That's her first, but 2 quick fouls team-wise on Caldwell County inside the first minute of the third quarter. Free throw good. And, Bob, as bad as Crittenden County has played and committed turnovers, they're only down 5 right now. Could be 4 after this free throw. So
actually, they're down, 5 and now down 4.
And it's 21-17 now. Shot by Jada Boyd on the other end. And she gets fouled on the play.
No, she's going to call her for charging.
Good night. I think that surprised Jada, who went to the free throw line expecting shots. So Jada gets called for the foul. Third on the Lady Tigers here in the third quarter. I want to remind our listeners that tuned in tonight expecting to watch the game on the live feed. Internet service not good enough here at Marion to do that. We had to shut the live feed off on the video. We still have the audio coming for tonight, but the video unavailable until John puts it up on YouTube later. I'm assuming it will be on YouTube, and John's shaking his head. Yes, it'll be on YouTube later on tonight, so you'll get to watch the delayed version, kind of like Kentucky back in the 70s of the sorts. But we apologize for that. Some gyms just not able to get enough internet service to carry a live stream, and this is one of them. Caldwell County to inbounds the ball, tipped away by Crittenden County into the backcourt. Jada Boyd will track that one down and bring it the length of the court. We appreciate one of our loyal listeners, Brian Goffinette, did inquire about the live feed. So, Brian, we'll have that on again on Tuesday night in the doubleheader with Hopkins Central. Caldwell works it into McConnell inside the lane. Little turnaround semi-hook by McConnell goes in. And the lead's back out to 6. Guess brings it up the court against Boyd. Wants the right side. Now she's going to spin around. Falls down. Does get it away to Boone. Boone to Summers. Summers likes the baseline. Good job by McConnell to cut that baseline off. They have to work it back to Guess. Puts an awkward shot up in the lane. Bob, she almost had her back to the goal as she tried to shoot a jump shot over the back of her head. And Caldwell gets called for the foul. It's going to be Jaggers with her second.
And that's the team fourth, and they're piling up quickly here early in the third quarter.
Free throw good. Guess not really the player you want to put at the line tonight. She's having a decent night, and especially it's hard to look up at the scoreboard and realize this is still such a close game the way the flow has gone tonight. But Crittenden County could have some help from the free throw line, keeping them in it. Second free throw also good, and the lead's down to 4. but that was the most awkward shot I've ever seen to have a foul called on it and get bailed out. Jaggers drives the lane, running one-hander off the board. No good. Woodward with the rebound for Crittenden County. And they get it out to Guess. Not a lot of substitutions by Crittenden County. Caldwell's been pretty free off the bench tonight. Over to Summers. Summers, cross step, drives the lane, shot up and in off the board. And it's a 2-point ball game. 5.5 to go in the third quarter. Parker posts up on Woodward. They get it instead to the corner to Peyton Young. Peyton back to Boyd, drives the lane off the board and in. And we better wait. I'm assuming this is going to be on Crittenden County, but after the last couple, we're going to make sure a foul is on the Lady Rockets on the push on Boyd. Basket is good. And Jada will get a chance to cap off a 3-point play with a Lake Barkley CrossFit free throw. Jaggers out of the game. Goffinette comes into tonight's second half. We really missed Lucy Goffinette on Thursday night.
No doubt she would have been a factor in that game.
Boyd, free throw, back of the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Summers. Summers, quick outlet pass to Guess. Guess almost loses it.
Walk.
Comes down, picks it back up. Not tonight, it's not, Bob. Gets away with the walk. Back to Guess. At top of the key, into the corner to Summers. I love how Bella McConnell's trying to steer her back to a teammate. Shot up and in from just outside the elbow by Guess. And the lead is back down to 2, 25-23. Bella McConnell, top of the key, wants to drive the lane. She has an open Goffinette from 3. Back inside to McConnell. Shot goes up, no good. But Bella will go to the free throw line. Little inside out between Goffinette and McConnell. And Bella will get a couple of Lake Barkley CrossFit free throws. First one in front of the rim, no good. Lake Barkley CrossFit has classes designed for anyone at any fitness level, and they're always free to come and try the first time. Second shot good for McConnell. And the lead's at 3, 26-23. Jaggers comes back into the ball game. Carson Parker will take a seat. Caldwell County's going to go with some pressure. They get it in to Boone. Boone breaks the press, comes across midcourt, guarded closely by Boyd. Dribbles it out of bounds, and it'll go Caldwell County's way.
Under intense pressure that time was the Lady Rocket.
Jada's played some really good defense tonight with a lot of pressure on the ball on the point and then also in the backcourt on the press. Peyton Young, left corner. Passes all the way back top of the key to Goffinette to Boyd. Back to Young. They work it around to Jaggers now, right wing. Jaggers back to Boyd. To Jaggers into Goffinette in the corner. Caldwell County working it around a 2-3 zone. Bella McConnell trying to post up on the right, on the left block. She does get the ball, puts it up and in. Bella's developing a really good first step after she gets the ball on the post position down on the block.
And knew what to do with the pass when she got it. Real nice move inside by Bella that time.
So McConnell makes it 28-23, Lady Tigers. Crittenden into the corner. Duncan out to Summers to Guess. Goffinette runs into a big screen. Guess throws up another one. Again, Bob, we're not exaggerating. Her back is to the goal, and she's shooting the ball almost over the back of her head. This time, somehow, it goes in.
She looked like she was doing the Fosbury flop of going over a high bar, and the ball just came out of her hand.
Yeah, that's twice. One time she got bailed out with a foul. That time she hit the shot. Three-pointer by Jaggers, no good. Woodward with the rebound. And Crittenden County quickly the other way. Back tap by Peyton Young, saves a basket. 3:03 left in the third quarter. Young and Goffinette out. Thomas and Maja Hollowell into the ball game for the Lady Tigers. Into Woodward, throws it up off the board, good. So Woodward with the bucket quickly the other way. Thomas misses a shot. Rebound by Woodward. We'll see who they get the foul called on the Lady Tigers. Foul's going to be called
on Riley Thomas.
Riley Thomas. It's her second, but the fifth, Bob, already in the third quarter on Caldwell County. Summers has it, wants the baseline, gets away, puts a shot up and in. And like that, Bob, Crittenden County has come back and taken the lead. 29-28, Lady Rockets. They've erased that 6-point halftime lead. Caldwell works it into McConnell. Down low to Hollowell, up and in. Farmers Bank shot, easiest shot that any Lady Tigers had tonight.
Great assist by Bella that time when she got the entry pass.
Crittenden County tried to break down and double team McConnell in the lane. Hollowell found that open spot and picked up the easy bucket. Now Woodward's going to try a three off the back of the rim, no good. Hollowell gets the rebound.
And it's a takedown.
That Jalen Duncan riding piggyback. And she'll get called for the foul.
Well, before we got too quick, we sure that was on Crittenden.
Yeah, we're not jumping the gun on some of these calls tonight because we've done that in the first half and went the other way. There is a timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Timeout's brought to you by Russo Law of downtown Princeton, always ready to serve all of your legal needs. So give Jeff Russo's phone a ring next time you need some legal help, and he'll be glad to take care of it for you. Timeout on the floor with 1:58 left to go in the third quarter, 30-29 Caldwell County. But, Bob, this foul situation, you've got Caldwell County already with 5 fouls. Crittenden County hanging around, making their free throws here in the second half.
Crittenden County 4 out of 4 from the free throw line here in the second half. They were 1 out of 3 in the first half, so that makes them 5 out of 7 for the game, which is excellent shooting from the free throw line.
Quickly back in. Jaggers is going to run the point for the Lady Tigers to Thomas on the wing, to Hollowell in the corner, back to Thomas. They go inside to McConnell. McConnell double team. She's going to drive it. Puts the ball back out to Young. Young to Jaggers. To Thomas. Skip pass over to Young. Much like Lyon County, giving the Lady Tigers the open three if they want it. Instead, Jaggers drives. Nice left-handed layup high off the board. Good touch shot by J.C. Jaggers. And the Lady Tigers back out in front by 3. Guess has it out front, guarded by Hollowell. Gets it over to Boone. Boone open for 3, turns it down. Instead, wanted Woodward, stolen away by Jaggers. Caldwell County with numbers. Caldwell goes into the corner, then down low to Hollowell. Back out to McConnell, running one-hander in the lane, no good, but Bella will get a couple of Lake Barkley CrossFit free throws.
And they're going to get number 10, Taylor Guess.
Taylor Guess first foul tonight. You got to give Guess credit. She's a good-looking little point guard for Crittenden County. Free throw no good by McConnell. I don't think she's come out of the ball game any. She's been running the point from the start. McConnell's second try, good. 33-29. Caldwell County's going to come with some full court pressure, trying to trap in the backcourt. They get it to Boone across midcourt. Goes to Woodward. Didn't even see the ball coming, just happened to catch it at the last second. Crittenden County keeps possession. They'll get it back out to Guess, guarded closely by Hollowell. Down to Summers. Summers' favorite move is towards the baseline. This time she tries to go top of the key, cut off on a nice hedge by McConnell. Ball knocked loose inside, and it's going to be Summers picking it up, puts the shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Duncan, who puts it back up from the left side and in, and Lady Rockets back within 2. 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Jaggers, top of the key, 3. Goodwin Insurance three-pointer, J.C. Jaggers. And Bob, we'd love to see a lot more of that down the stretch for the Lady Tigers squad.
She had the shot and was really not hesitant at all to take it.
Yes, at the buzzer with her 3 of her own. So the teams trade 3-pointers to close out the third. After 3 quarters, it's Caldwell County 36, Crittenden County 34. Back with the fourth quarter in 30 seconds. This is Lady Tiger basketball on 1580, 103.3 WPKY, and worldwide at WPKYonline.com.
What does your morning sound like?
Itsy bitsy spider, rock-a-bye baby.
She's finally asleep.
Hi, welcome to McDonald's. Can I get a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles, please?
Here's to making your morning routine a little better with a delicious breakfast from McDonald's.
Back to Tiger Sports on 1580, 103.3 WPKY and worldwide at WPKYonline.com.
And welcome back to Rocket Gymnasium here. Caldwell County with a 2-point lead here at the end of 3, 36-34, where the Lady Tigers were outscored 19-15 in that third quarter. And right now we're going to pause for station identification. This is WPKY, Princeton, Kentucky. About ready to start the fourth quarter, being brought to you by Cozy Living, Interiors and Boutique. And to inbound the ball, the Lady Tigers, and for the call, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Caldwell County works it around. Boyd, top of the key. Young on the wing. Gets it inside to Parker. Inside out to Jagger. She'll try a three from the left wing. In and out. No good. Carson Parker with the rebound. No good. Boyd goes up with it. No good, but she gets fouled on the play, and she'll have a couple of Lake Barkley CrossFit free throws. Nice job on the offensive board by Caldwell County. And hit or miss. I really like seeing J.C. Jaggers take those open threes, Bob. Whether they go in or not, just let her keep shooting her way out of this.
As a coach, I would not be bothered by that at all.
We'll talk to Coach Thomas. Jada misses the first free throw. We'll talk to Coach Thomas tonight, maybe after the ball game, and get her opinion on that. But I'm sure she would like to see those shots taken by J.C. Jaggers. Second shot, good. Still a one-possession ball game as we start out the fourth quarter, 37-34, Caldwell County. Carson Parker is going to pick up at midcourt. They knock the pass away from Guest, but it goes out of bounds off of Maja Hollowell. Caldwell County is going to try to trap out front. Carson Parker is going to meet him at the midcourt line. Stolen away. Good pressure by Caldwell County as Jaggers comes up with the steal on the far side. Quickly back to Boyd. Boyd weaves her way into the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Duncan. It's going to be Boone to bring it across. Splits the double team, goes up with an awkward shot, no good. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it out to Guess. Guess comes free throw line. Pulls up, puts a shot up, no good. Hollowell with the rebound. And Caldwell County looks to run. It's Boyd all the way. No good off the side of the rim, and Guess with the rebound. Guess stopped at midcourt, double team. And it's going to be a timeout call to save the possession by Crittenden County. It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take a break also. And be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball on 1580, 103.3 WPKY, and worldwide at WPKYonline.com.
Coleman with First Southern National Bank, and I'm ready to service your next loan. Whether you're wanting to build your first home, buy an investment property, or add square footage for your growing family, we can tailor a solution just for you. Stop by my office at 101 West Washington Street in Princeton, or give me a call at 270-365-3545 to apply today. First Southern National Bank, Equal Housing Lender, Federal Registry 409424, NMLS 1002996.
Back to Tiger Sports on 1580, 103.3 WPKY and worldwide at WPKYonline.com.
And welcome back to Rocket Gymnasium here. Caldwell County nursing a 3-point lead, leading 37-34. Both teams back onto the floor. And for the call here with 6 minutes and 43 seconds to play in the game, Tiger sportscaster Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Caldwell County led by 6 at halftime. Crittenden County whittled it away and actually took a 1-point lead in the third. The Lady Tigers will go on defense, like Bob said, with a 3-point lead. Guess has it, guarded by Boyd. Guess pulls up the dribble, gets it underneath to Woodward. And Woodward's going to be fouled on the play. Probably Parker on that one. 33, Carson Parker with her third. I think that's the first Lady Tiger with 3. They get it back to Guess. Guess from the elbow has it knocked away by Boyd. Ball loose on the floor. A couple players going for it. We're going to see if it is a tie-up. The referee's not giving a lot of signal either, Bob, on whether it's a jump ball or not. It was a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to stay with the Lady Rockets.
You're kind of jumpy when they don't give that signal because you're thinking they're calling a foul.
It would not have surprised me had they called it on Young on that one, just for the mere hustle trying to go down on the floor after a loose ball. Ball knocked loose in the backcourt, but they're going to say it's over and back against Crittenden County.
Yeah, it was clearly nobody from the Lady Tigers touched it. She just lost control of it. Lady Rockets with 5 turnovers here in the second half. The Lady Tigers with none so far.
Young has it left wing, looks underneath to McConnell, goes up quickly with the shot, good. Bella didn't give anybody time to try to rotate around or any weak side help. Got the ball, went straight up and in. And Caldwell County's opened up a 5-point cushion. Guess has it over to Summers. Summers inside to Woodward. Woodward throws it up. It didn't have a prayer of going in, but they're going to say she was fouled on the play. We're going to get that one on J.C. Jaggers. So Woodward will go to the free throw line. First one, no good. Woodward, their leading scorer on the night, set out most of the first half with 2 fouls. Coming out is going to be Peyton Young. Coming in, Lucy Goffinette. As Woodward will get her second. This one, no good. Good position by Carson Parker. Comes down with the rebound. Sends it out to Boyd. Boyd looked underneath for Jaggers. She'll pull it back out top of the key, guarded by Guess. Boyd to Goffinette. They're leaving Goffinette open. She turns down the shot back to McConnell. McConnell to Jaggers. Jaggers looks over that 2-3 zone into the corner to Boyd. She'll put it up. No good. Rebound comes down to the Lady Rockets. Boone brings it up over to Guess. Caldwell County still trying to get that double team out front. Guess breaks it, get it down to Boone. Boone, free throw line high. Wanted to go into Woodward, picked off by McConnell. And McConnell's fouled at half court by Boone.
I think that's going to be the Lady Rockets' 6th foul. And the 4th foul on Natalie Boone.
So timeout on the court. It's a full timeout, so we'll take 30 seconds and be right back. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball on 1580, 103.3 WPKY and worldwide at WPKYonline.com.
Pennyrile Electric members, it's a new year, a fresh start, and a great time to update your account information. Update by April 30th, and you'll automatically be eligible to win one of several prizes, like a 43-inch flat-screen TV, $100 cash, or even a $50 Pennyrile Electric bill credit. Update your account information with Pennyrile Electric today. You can do it right there on your phone online at PRECC.com. Happy New Year, and all the best in 2019 from Pennyrile Electric.
Back to Tiger Sports on 1580, 103.3 WPKY and worldwide at WPKYonline.com.
And welcome back to Rocket Gymnasium. 4 minutes and 54 seconds remaining here in the ball game. Caldwell County up 39-34 and in possession of the basketball. Lady Rockets just committing their 6th foul of the half. Lady Tigers will be in the bonus on the next Lady Rocket foul, and Caldwell County to inbound the ball at side midcourt here. And for the call, Tiger sportscaster Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. They get it into Jada Boyd. Crittenden County is going to go man-to-man. Out of the timeout to Jaggers. Jaggers on the right wing. Thought about baseline. Pulls it back out to McConnell. McConnell cross-court pass to Boyd. She has Goffinette open in the corner. Back to Boyd. Boyd will come in for the 12-footer. Good. Jada Boyd with a nice jump stop and jump shot.
wide open with that shot, you got to take it. A little 10-footer that nothing but net.
And the biggest lead of the night for the Lady Tigers at 41-34. Steal by Goffinet, and then Goffinet's fouled from behind after the steal. I think that's Woodward. So Lucy will go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. First Lake Barkley CrossFit free throws for Goffinet tonight.
Lucy so far with 2 points in the game.
First free throw off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Crittenden County. Summers has it, gets it to Guess. I like this trap that Caldwell County started here in the second half out front. It's really caused Guess some problems, not letting her look the court over. Guess over to Boone. Down to Woodward. Woodward tried to wrap around pass to Summers, well out of bounds. Turnover gives it back to the Lady Tigers.
Turnover number 8 for the Lady Rockets. Caldwell County still with no turnovers here in the second half, which is huge.
Boyd to Jaggers. Jaggers looks underneath to McConnell. McConnell, nice feed on the assist to Goffinet, up off the board and in. Farmers Bank shot Lucy Goffinet. And it's a full timeout called by Crittenden County as they see this one slipping away. 43-34 Lady Tigers. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Lady Tiger basketball on 1580, 103.3 WPKY and worldwide at WPKYonline.com.
With Farmers Bank and Trust Company. Our new Lyon County branch is now open. Come in and see us for the same friendly service and the names and faces you know and trust to provide you with all your banking needs. We're now ready to serve you at 28 Commerce Street in Eddyville. Open Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 4, Fridays, 8:30 to 5, and 9 to 12:30 on Saturdays. Stop by today and experience banking at its best at Farmers Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC.
Back to Tiger Sports on 1580, 103.3 WPKY and worldwide at WPKYonline.com.
And welcome back to Rocket Gymnasium. We have 3 minutes and 43 seconds to go in the game. Both, as Dennis says, we've got ducts, air conditioning ducts, posts,
lights, posts, everything in the way of the
superstructure, everything. Lady Tigers back on the floor, and I've got Bella's done this twice tonight with getting the ball inside and finding somebody open on the other side of the basket and obviously picking up the assist, and the Lady Tigers picking up the basket, the last one by Lucy Goffinet.
1-2-2 trap set up by Caldwell County. Crittenden works it around, gets it to Guess, into the corner. That's number 35, Matea Long. Loses it out of bounds. They're going to say knocked out by Caldwell County. Coach Thomas went with this 1-2-2 trap out front, and it's really caused Guess a lot of trouble here in the second half. Get back to Boone.
And the Lady Rockets unable to get off any kind of a decent-looking shot.
That one tipped out front. Ball on the floor. Goffinet goes on the floor to try to pick it up. Jump ball situation.
Now we get a jump ball situation.
I think I did get a peek of it. He held it down.
I saw the thumbs go up, but the arms didn't.
About waist high where he held it. So we love all referees, though. We really do. They do a good job. 43-34, Lady Tigers. Lucy feeds it underneath to McConnell. Over to Boyd. Boyd wanted to go to Parker. Parker fronted by Guess, and Guess comes away with the steal. I think we went to the well one too many times on that one. Pass telegraph picked off by Jada Boyd. Goes up for the shot, no good, but she'll have a couple of Lake Barkley CrossFit free throws coming her way. 8th foul of the half on Crittenden County, and that's going to foul out Boone. So Crittenden County will have to go to the bench. Bob, I don't remember them subbing anybody except maybe Long into the ball game.
Right, number 35 has been the only sub tonight for the Lady Rockets.
And I know you said one of their usual starters out tonight.
And that's Chandler Moss, who is from a sports family down here in Marion. Chandler with an ACL injury.
Peyton Young's going to check in also during the break for Caldwell County. Excuse me. As Carson Parker will come out of the ball game. Checking in is number 41, Katie Easley for the Lady Rockets. And even though our live stream is down tonight, don't forget you can check out for pictures and maybe some video tonight from Todd Griffin. He's here tonight with us, and he'll cover it on yoursportsedge.com. First free throw, no good for Boyd. So check that out tonight after the ball game for yoursportsedge.com, and also don't forget to download the new WPKY app where you can listen to us anywhere. Second free throw, good. That app is free and Android or Apple compatible, so download that the next chance you get. It's a really fun app to have on your phone. Crittenden County breaks it. They get it down low, but knocked away by Jaggers. Good front on Long. Carson Parker's out of the ball game, so at the top of that 1-2-2 is Lucy Goffinette. They get it into Summer. She's going to try a three-pointer. Fouled on the play. I think it's a three. We'll see. Or maybe held up two. It's that area of the court that's really blocked as far as our vision here from the broadcast booth. Free throw good by Summers, and it is a two-shot foul.
Summers 3 out of 3 from the charity stripe. Crittenden County 5 free throws this second half.
This one rattles and
6.
falls. Before those two, Caldwell had their biggest lead of the night at 10, back down to 8 as the Lady Tigers put it in play to Boyd. Boyd to Peyton Young, who gets knocked in the throat on the catch. Foul's going to go against Crittenden County's number 41. Just checked into the ball game, Katie Easley, her first.
That was jaw.
Yeah, that kind of rattled the eye teeth.
Dropping elbow, yeah.
Carson Parker's going to check in. J.C. Jaggers out for the Lady Tigers. 1-and-1 situation for Peyton Young. Lake Barkley CrossFit free throw coming her way. Young shot good. I'm not sure of our percentage tonight, but I almost feel like it has to be better than it was on Thursday.
Not a whole lot better, Dennis.
This one no good off the back of the rim. Easley comes down with the rebound, loses it, picks it up, gets it back out to Guess, the point guard. Back to Summers. Summers down baseline, shot up and in by Duncan. And the lead back down to 7. 30-second timeout called by Coach Thomas, so we'll keep it right here. Timeout's brought to you by Jeff Russo Law, located in downtown Princeton. Russo Law is ready to serve all of your legal needs, so give them a visit. Bob, we'll talk a little bit about our broadcast schedule coming up. This is a rare Saturday night game. Next week, a couple of big district doubleheaders at the Cab, both of them at home next week, as it's Caldwell County, Hopkins Central on Tuesday, and then Caldwell County, Madisonville North on Friday. WPKY will have all that coverage of both games, both nights, also the live stream from the Cab, so tune in. We'll be on the air about 5:45 both nights. And some big basketball action that week. Then I think we're on 4 different nights the following week, Bob, so getting close to district tournament time. Just about 7 or 8 games apiece left for the Tigers and Lady Tigers. Ball put back in play. Jaggers has it in the backcourt, double team. They get it to Boyd. Boyd back to Jaggers. Caldwell County has numbers on the other end, 4-2. Gets it to McConnell in the lane. Shot no good. Whistle underneath. And it's going to go against the Lady Tigers. Caldwell County passed up a chance to maybe ice it with 2:06 to go. Had 4-on-2, could not convert. And the foul is going to send, let's see, that's Summers to the free throw line.
She's 4 out of 4 this half.
She'll get the 1-and-1. First one up and good, so she'll get the bonus. 45-39, lead back down to 6. Crittenden County's been down as much as 10 here in the fourth quarter. Second shot rolls off, rebound Peyton Young. And Young's fouled by Duncan. So I think the mindset of Crittenden County right now is make Caldwell make the free throws, something they had a lot of trouble with on Thursday and have not really excelled at tonight.
In the second half tonight, Caldwell County is 5 out of 12, and for the game, 9 out of 20, so shooting 45% from the line.
First one rattles. That one was halfway down and came back out. So Peyton Young will get a second Lake Barkley CrossFit free throw. Caldwell's going to shoot 2 the rest of the way. This one up, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Crittenden. They get it to Guess, looking to run. Guess goes behind the back around Goffinette, keeps possession, gets it to the corner, back to Guess on the wing. Into the corner, driving the lane is Duncan, dishes it down low to Long, shot no good. Rebound comes out too long, ball on the floor, and whistle blows. Goes out of bounds on the sideline. Good hustle by both teams, but Caldwell County will come up with the possession with 1:41 left to go in the ball game. See if Caldwell County can close this one out. We get it into Jaggers. Jaggers double teamed in the backcourt over to Jada Boyd. Boyd brings it across the timeline into the corner to Goffinette. Had Peyton Young wide open underneath, but right now, Bob, just like the other night against Lyon, we don't necessarily have to have the shot unless it's a layup. Boyd was driving the right side of the lane. She's going to be fouled by number 35, Matea Long. And Jada will have a couple of free throws coming her way. 1:24 left in the ball game. Caldwell County leads this one 45-39. Jada's first free throw off the front of the rim, no good. She'll get another try here to make this a 3-possession ball game. Second shot is up and good. 30-second timeout before Crittenden County got the ball in play. So we'll keep it right here. Timeout's brought to you by our friend Jeff Russo. If you have any legal needs that you need addressed, give Russo Law a call, located in downtown Princeton. Bob, with the pace this game has been and with the mistakes the Lady Rockets made in the first half, you think in your mind this ought to be a Caldwell County blowout. You look up at the scoreboard with 1:24 left, and Caldwell County only with a 7-point lead. 10 points has been the biggest so far tonight. Crittenden County even had a 1-point lead late in the third.
And Crittenden County with 11 turnovers here in the second half. They had 11 in the first half. Caldwell County with only 1 turnover so far here in the second half, and yet we still haven't been able to put them away decisively yet.
What was our turnover total in the first half?
We had 5, so we have 6 tonight.
Turnovers on the night compared to 22. It's still a single-digit ball game as Guess brings it in out of the timeout. Guess takes it down the lane, stolen away by Peyton Young. Young gets it up to Jada Boyd. Boyd's guarded at midcourt by Guess. Boyd breaks it, goes down underneath Peyton Young, all alone, up and in. Farmers Bank shot, Peyton Young, and the lead's out to 9, and that ought to do it for Caldwell County. Under a minute to go. Guess into the corner to Long. Long feeds it down low to number 21, Summers. The last thing Caldwell County needs to do is have that clock stop and Crittenden County at the line trying to score. 47.5 seconds left. And Shelby Summers at the line for Crittenden County. She had a good streak going, missed her last 2.
She had missed until her last 2.
One of those players that stands well off the free throw line and kind of a jump shot. No good on the third one. Goffinette with great position underneath, comes down with the rebound, and Lucy's fouled on the rebound, so we'll walk the other way and let Lucy take a couple of Lake Barkley CrossFit free throws.
So far, Caldwell County here in the second half is 6 out of 16 from the free throw line.
So we'll see what Goffinette can do. Her first one's up and good.
Nothing but net. And that may have been a dagger for sure.
10-point lead for the Lady Tigers. This one up off the back of the rim. No good, but the long rebound comes down to J.C. Jaggers. She'll take it out to half court to Boyd. Boyd's going to be fouled. And Jada will be next up in the parade to the free throw line here with just over 40 seconds left to go in the ball game. Jada will get a couple of tries now. This one rolls in. Biggest lead of the night for the Lady Tigers at 11. Caldwell County beat Crittenden County by 8. No, it was 10. Check that out again.
It was 10.
10. 48-38 at Caldwell County back on December 4th. Second shot, no good. Crittenden with the rebound. They'll bring it down into the hands of Easley. Easley's going to drive the lane, goes up. It's missed, but I'm not sure if they're going to get Bella McConnell. Looked like she had pretty good position. I'm not sure what Bella did to draw that foul on that one, but it does go against her.
Looked like a charge from up here in a crow's nest.
Free throw, no good.
Shooting is with the ponytails. That's Summers.
That is not Summers.
Is that
41 is Easley.
Okay.
This one rolls off, no good. Goffinette with the rebound, trapped in the backcourt, trying to get it over to Boyd, and does. Boyd looks up. Press still coming. Goffinette now with it across the line. This one tipped, knocked into the backcourt by Crittenden County, retrieved by Jada Boyd. She gets it to midcourt to Jaggers. Jaggers underneath to McConnell. McConnell puts it up and in. Farmers Bank shot Bella McConnell. And that'll be the final from Crittenden County High School. It's the Lady Tigers 52 and the Lady Rockets 39. We'll be back with the Trilogy postgame show coming your way in about 3 minutes, so stay tuned. This is Lady Tiger basketball on 1580, 103.3 WPKY, and worldwide at WPKYonline.com.